Hello, students and staff of Mammoth Heights Elementary. My name is Mr. Holtvluwer. You know me as Mr. H. Today is Monday, October 28, 2024, and this is Good Morning, Mammoth Heights. All right, well, let's begin our morning with the Pledge of Allegiance. Please rise and recite the pledge with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. All right, well, boys and girls, let's check out what we have on our lunch menu for today. Today, you get to choose between the twisted garlic cheese sticks or the protein bistro box. Your lunch choices for tomorrow will be the pork carnitas soft taco or the cocoa butter crustless sandwich. And if you can make it to here to breakfast tomorrow morning, it'll be the sausage pancake bites. Now let's move on to our Mammoth Heights Positive Ambassador Matrix. All week long, we're going to talk about the behavior expectations for our students. I'm going to go right back to it because it's an important one. We're making progress, but we're not there yet. How we act at recess. You can be the driver of your own bus at recess by making sure, boys and girls, you keep your hands and feet to yourself. I can't say that enough. I don't know what else to say other than if you can't figure out how to keep your hands and feet to yourself at recess, you're just not going to go to recess. We'll make sure that you just won't be able to enjoy recess. I do believe that recess is a privilege and that in order to go to recess, we have to behave appropriately. Keep your hands and feet to yourself. Be aware of the activities around you. Use all the equipment properly and listen to the adults. They're out there for a purpose to make sure you're safe. But they may not see that you are in an unsafe situation unless you tell them. So make sure that you're utilizing those adults out there by listening to them and going to the adults on our playground should you need extra support. So boys and girls, I hope you practice being the driver of your own bus at recess today, throughout the school year, and of course throughout the rest of your life. Happy birthday today to Danica Lamers. Happy birthday, Danica. You can come on down to the office, get a happy birthday pencil at this time. Make sure you get your teacher's permission first. All right, now, boys and girls, for our announcements. We are excited to roll this clip with the names of the students who are nominated by their teachers as our Positive Ambassadors of the Month here at Mammoth Heights Elementary. Let's roll the clip where I'm going to be highlighting students who showed great positivity, great leadership throughout our school year, from the beginning of the school year, throughout that first quarter. And boys and girls, you may not know this, but your teachers and I are watching closely to see who demonstrates those positive behavior matrix. So every morning when I talk about how we behave in the lunchroom, how we behave in the hallways, how we act at dismissal time, we're watching. And your teachers have nominated a Positive Ambassador of the Month. So when I say your name, you're going to have the opportunity to come down to the office and get your Positive Ambassador certificate and a picture to put on our Positive Ambassador Wall of Fame here right outside our front office when you walk into the school. So hold your applause and let's get through our list of our students who were noticed doing great things to be leaders in our school. So congratulations to Mrs. Bergen's class, Mark Ronert, and Mrs. Morton's class, Lucy Stewart. In Miss Sparrow's class, Kaya Trenchich. And Miss Kuntz' first grade class, Nala Salazar. In Miss Palillo's first grade class, Luke Liddell. In Mrs. Ruby's class, Annie Sagi. In Miss Fazio's second grade class, Harrison Erkey. In Mrs. Shashud's second grade class, Yasini Suresh Kumar. And Mrs. Morris's second grade class, Vidhi Mishra. In Miss Bradstrom's third grade class, Rena Govada. In Mrs. Brown's third grade class, Alana Huffstetler. In Miss Cole's class, Stella Allred. And in Mrs. Kirkpatrick's third grade class, Braxton Mossman. On to fourth grade. Congratulations from Mrs. Anderson's class, Blakely Laird. In Mr. Burley's class, Michaela Gomez. In Miss Hall's class, In 4th grade, Athena Cruz. And in Mrs. Kornfeld's class, Lyndon Hartzell. Moving on to 5th grade, congratulations in Miss Detmer's class to Abby Reese. Mr. Sozier's class, Kenton Mossman. In Miss Schofield's 5th grade class, Neil Rains. And in Miss Sobsak's class, Lanessa Ramirez. Moving on to 6th grade, congratulations to Mrs. Graham's representative, Lila Green. In Miss Kunkel's 6th grade class, congratulations, Lakin Segura. In Miss Bryan's class, Emily Searcy. And in Miss Nelson's 6th grade class, Jackson Davis. Now, your specials teachers have been watching closely as well, and they have nominations from Mr. Brown's PE class, Kai Figura. In Mrs. Van Dyke's art class, Arden Chambers. In Mr. Wilkinson's music class, Walker Detmer. And in Miss Gentile's STEM class, Ellery Chambers. And Miss Weiss has her own nomination, Jack Nathaniel. And in Miss Henry's SSN classroom, Brooks St. Clair. In Miss Sterling's class, Makunth Suresh Kumar. And in Miss Paler's mild mod classroom, Devin Thomas. Along with Miss Seeger's classroom, Wilhelmina Smeltzer. And Miss Pfeiffer's class, Ryan Martinez. And in our GT class with Miss Platt, nomination is Bryn Ariola. Thank you so much to all those representatives who were nominated by their teachers this quarter at Mammoth Heights Elementary. You've demonstrated great leadership through those positive ambassador behavior matrix characteristics. And thank you for being leaders in our school. You can come on down to the office when you get a chance to get your certificate and a picture for our Wall of Fame. All right, now back to you, Mr. H. All right, thank you, Mr. H. And boys and girls, one other announcement. Don't forget, tomorrow night is our Chaparral High School Sweet Street. That's at Chaparral High School, 5 to 7 tomorrow night. You don't want to miss it. Tons of fun, tons of candy. Well, boys and girls, that concludes our show for today. I hope you all continue to be a positive ambassador for Mammoth Heights Elementary, exhibit leadership through our Energy Bus principles, and demonstrate a love of learning each and every day. And remember to dream, strive, become, because that's the Mammoth way. How you guys feeling on this Monday? Because I feel great. Yes. Have a great day. Hope to see you around. Bye.